All right, viewers, we are finally back for more presidential action.
Donald, why are we playing a rum hack of a Mario game? Nintendo will kill us if they find out we modded our Wii to play this.
No, they won't, Biden. This is literally legal, as we are using a legitimate copy of Super Mario Galaxy 2 to play this room hack.
But Donald, I just got my Nintendo Switch 2 bricked because I changed my username to Hair Sniffer 420.
Well, that's a rare Nintendo W.
Maybe next time don't make your username something so stupid, Joe. But anyway, viewers, as you can see, we are playing Super Mario Gravity, a ROM hack of Super Mario Galaxy 2 with all new levels, and we will be taking turns playing through all the galaxies that are available as of now. If you noticed earlier how I made the save file icon my face, that is because I will be playing first. Because the Obaminator rules, am I right, boys?
Like hell you do, Barack. The Obaminator does not rule anywhere on this planet except for his own house, and even that is debatable with Mancho being the man of the house.
Whatever you say, Donald. Let's focus on the game.
Yeah, so we have 4 galaxies to tackle, and even though there are more than 1 star in each of them, we decided that for the sake of variety, we would just do 1 star in each of them.
I want to play the Snowy Galaxy because I bet there will be ice cream in that one. Oh, ice cream, I love you, baby.
You will get your chance to go to Ice Cream Land later, Sleepy Joe, but for now we gotta let the so-called Abominator cook in whatever level he picks.
I think we should start with Haunty Highway Galaxy, as the music in it goes hard for a spooky-themed level.
Or maybe you're only picking it because it's the black one out of the 4. After all, you gotta honor your people and all that.
Donald, I'm gonna smack you silly with Michelle's chancla if you keep annoying me like this.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 had some pretty great spooky levels in them, so let's see if this level lives up to them.
Well, I have to say this is already pretty unique for a ghost level. Typically in Mario games, they just stick to ghost houses, which gets repetitive. But here it's like a highway that's been infested with disgusting black ghosts that always keep their tongues out.
I think Mario is the disgusting one. I mean, seriously, he just grabbed that ghost's tongue and swinged him around. Also, Barack, I know why you picked this level now. You wanted to swing around the big black ghosts that explode like bombs.
Okay, Trump, you're right. I did pick this level to play with the bombs, because I love bombs and frick bombs are just amazing.
Calm down there, partner. Keep your bombing to this game. We don't need you bombing us in real life like how you did that one country, whose name shall not be spoken.
Basically what George is saying is, don't pull a Yemen on us, Obama.
I wasn't going to do that anyway, you ham from Toy Story looking ass. But anyway, it seems like we can proceed now after bombing the Bowser statue. And boy, I wish I could stop by Bowser's castle to bomb his ass.
Okay, Barry, that's enough about bombs. We might actually have to take you to therapy after this. But anyway, boys, since we are playing a ghost level, I wanted to ask a question. What is your favorite spooky themed level from the Mario series?
Oh, that's easy, Joe. I love Big Boo's Haunt from Super Mario 64. The atmosphere is amazing in part thanks to the music, which does wonders to make the level feel truly scary to be in. As for the stars in the level, they are all good for the most part, and I especially love fighting Big Boo himself.
Big Boo's Haunt is a classic for sure, but it doesn't compare to the Serena Beach Hotel from Super Mario Sunshine. Now that is what you call a 5-star ghost level, as it takes place in a beautiful hotel with an awesome beach, and I would stay there even if it was haunted, and it even has a casino.
Donald, you only like that level because you're a millionaire or whatever, and your greedy ass would buy the hotel and remodel it to become Trump Beach Hotel.
That's right, Sleepy Joe, and the ghost would not prevent me from making the hotel a 6-star hotel. I'm sure I could strike a deal with King Boo, who resides there, to let me use his minions as a tourist attraction of some sort.
I think King Boo is more likely to eat your pig from Minecraft looking ass before he even considers making a deal with you.
Oh, trust me, Barack, I am the best businessman in the world, and I would make Isles of Delfino great again, so King Boo would have no choice but to accept my tremendous offer.
Donald, I guarantee you that King Boo doesn't give a damn about Isles Delfino, as he isn't even native to it. But anyway, as for my favorite ghost level in the Mario series, I would go with Ghostly Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 1. As not only does this amazing level introduce my beloved bomb boos, which I love because they are bombs, but this level also has Bouldergeist, which is my favorite boss in the game.
Ah yes, Bouldergeist is a banger boss fight, for sure, especially the Daredevil Comet. Where you have to fight him with only 1 HP, I always struggle getting that star.
I always get it first try nowadays because Bouldergeist is actually easy once you know his patterns. He is still a Mario boss fight at the end of the day. It's not like they could ever be Sans from Undertale levels of hard.
Donald, you idiot. I could easily say Sans from Undertale is easy, because I replayed the hell out of his fight to learn his patterns, and now I can beat him damageless.
Yeah, and My Little Pony is a show for men because I watched it with my boys from the WWE. Am I right, Sleepy Joe?
Donald, that has nothing to do with what Joe just said. But anyway, boys, we are getting slightly off topic, so Joe, what is your favorite spooky-themed level from the Mario series?
Oh, well, mine is a little basic, but I really enjoy the sunken ghost ship from Super Mario World. This is actually one of the more challenging levels in that game because of the swimming controls and having to dodge all the ghosts while you do so. But honestly, I just love it because of nostalgia.
Sleepy Joe, how can you be nostalgic for a game that came out when you were already 1,000 years old? If there's anything you should be nostalgic over, is when you were playing Donkey Kong on the arcade with Moses back during 100 BC.
Donald, can you shut your quarter pounder from McDonald's looking ass up? I'm at the hardest part of the level and I need to lock in like crazy.
The beginning of this section is actually really easy, Barrack. But once they throw the dash pepper into the mix, that's when it gets chaotic, not to mention you gotta lick those cars with Yoshi's tongue to open gates to proceed.
Did someone say something about licking cars? I remember when Lightning McQueen licked me with his tongue, it was so refreshing I just had to lick him back.
What the hell did you just say, Sleepy Joe? That was so disgusting. I am blaming your senile ass if I die because I can't concentrate after hearing such words come out of your demented mouth.
I'm sorry, Barry, but sometimes I can't help but think of McQueen's tongue and remember the good old days.
Sleepy Joe, I think it's time for your daily injection of dementia pills right through your veins.
Whoa, whoa, Donald, keep that thing away from me. I'm too young to die.
Can you goofballs quit it with your yapping and let Obama focus?
Yeah, I would really appreciate that, guys. Okay, what the hell just happened? You guys clearly saw I pointed at the car and it didn't let me lick it. This is so stupid. I did not deserve to die like that.
That sounds like a skill issue, Obama. You were supposed to point at the switch on top of the car, but you didn't do that this time, and that's why you died.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore because I just got the star.
Well, all right, boys, it's time for me to dominate in the Spin City Galaxy level.
Donald, you dumbass, the level is called Spin City, not Spin City Galaxy. Have you ever even read a book? No, of course not, because all you do is sit on a sofa all day watching baseball on TV.
I'm just going to ignore that comment because, man, is that custom animation for Mario so sick. The guy working on this hack is really talented, that's for sure.
Yeah, this level genuinely looks like if Super Mario Odyssey had a level in the Galaxy games. I can't wait for this hack to be finished. It's already clear that this will be the true Super Mario Galaxy 3 that Nintendo never gave us.
And it's about time us Super Mario Galaxy fans get to eat good with a proper full game ROM hack. After all, 64 and Sunshine fans have already gotten their time in the spotlight with games like Super Mario 64 Star Road and the recently released Super Mario Eclipse.
You're right, Obama, and those two ROM hacks are both tremendous achievements in the history of Nintendo fan-made projects, and if Nintendo ever thinks about taking them down, I'm going to kidnap Shigeru Miyamoto and make him cosplay as the Goomba from the 1993 Super Mario Bros. Movie on a live stream.
Damn, Donald, that's a pretty harsh punishment for taking down some ROM hacks that are still going to be up online for everyone to download regardless of what Nintendo does.
Hey guys, I know I'm going to die, but just pretend like that didn't happen, okay?
Like hell, we are going to pretend that didn't happen. You really thought you could beat this level without dying? No, of course you couldn't, because bum-ass Donald always has to mess up at least once.
George, I don't want to hear it from you, because I would bet my small loan of $1 million that you will die at least twice in whatever level you end up playing.
Guess I'll just have to prove you wrong then.
Hey guys, I don't mean to interrupt your friendly bantering, but what do we think of this level so far?
Oh, Sleepy Joe, it makes me so happy that you asked, because this level is simply tremendous, and of course it is made even more amazing because I had the great Donald Trump when playing it. I'm thinking I'll contact the Major Spin City and ask him if he'd be willing to let me rename the city to Trump City.
I'm not even surprised you said something so dumb, but as for my thoughts on the level so far, I would say this has potential to be one of the best levels in the game, depending on how the other missions are. I mean, this level barely feels like Galaxy and feels more in line with the Mario 3D World level.
Now, Obama, I disagree with that take. This level definitely has more to it than a 3D World level, but Donald just isn't taking the time to explore the level much, which is fair, since we don't want the video to be an hour long anyway.
Yeah, but guys, those tiny chain chomps are so cute. Could I adopt one, pretty please?
Sleepy Joe, I'm pretty sure those chain chomps, regardless of how tiny they may be, would still eat you alive if they could, although you'd be fine since you aren't even alive at this point anyway.
Donald, I will have you know that Jill told me last night that I've never looked younger, so take that, you orange.
I think that's just your wife's way of coping with the fact that she is married to a zombie from The Walking Dead, except you can't even walk properly considering what happened at the stairs of the Air Force One.
Donald, one of these days I'm going to put you in a circus so everyone can see your Cheeto ass perform alongside all the other exotic animals this world has to offer.
I'd love to see you try Old Man.
I love how we are just casually running on a wall. I guess I agree with you, George. This level is definitely more of a Galaxy level than a 3D World level.
Yeah, if this was 3D World, the level wouldn't feel so grandiose. And it definitely wouldn't have us walking on walls, that's for sure.
Running on these walls is great and all, but it simply doesn't compare to my great wall. It is simply tremendous, and I would pay the Super Mario Galaxy developers to add my wall as a level in the next 3D Mario game, just so I can run on it to my heart's content.
Donald, your wall would be the most boring level in the game.
You don't know that, Sleepy Joe, but anyway, boys, it's time to ascend this elevator like how I do on my glorious Trump Tower. I can't wait to see what awaits us at the top.
Looks like they got a mole problem on this skyscraper-looking building.
My question is, why is there a random piano on top of the building?
Maybe Obama tried drone striking this building, but instead of dropping his signature nukes, he dropped a poor piano instead.
As much as I wish that were true, unfortunately, Sleepy Joe, my drone strikes cannot infiltrate this fictional world.
Can you guys shut the hell up and let Dominant Donald cook? I'm about to exterminate all the moles, so much so that they will be an endangered species after this.
How fitting is it that to defeat the moles you have to perform a ground pound on their dirty asses? I understand why Donald wanted to play this level. It's obviously because he wanted to smash the moles with his 500-pound having ass.
Shut your fossil ass up, Sleepy Joe. At least I got the job done and got us another star. Let's see if you can do the same.
Well, okay then, boys, it's time for Papa Joe to show you all how it's done.
That's the spirit, Joe. So we are entering the Starflake Galaxy level, huh? Looks like an average snow level to me.
George, how dare you disrespect the craftsmanship of our Lord and Savior Louis Miles, the creator of Super Mario Gravity. Every level he has made is of the finest quality, on par with my great works such as the Trump Tower, as well as Trump the Game, which is my very own board game where you deal for everything you ever wanted to own, because it's not whether you win or lose, it's whether you win.
Donald, that board game of yours was complete garbage, just like your presidency, and you gotta admit, so far this level doesn't seem all that unique from other snow levels in the Mario series. Not every level needs to be completely original, but that doesn't mean the level isn't great.
I will give the level this. It does at the very least have a good song to accompany it, but in my opinion, the previous two levels had more banger songs.
I think I understand your perspective now, George, but I will still stand by my opinion that these levels are all masterpieces.
Hey, look, guys, it's a snowman. Hey, Mr. Snowman, could you tell us where we can get some ice cream around here? Preferably the one with Lego bricks as toppings. Those are my favorite alongside the double chocolate chip.
Sleepy Joe, first of all, that snowman isn't real, and second of all, why in the hell would you eat ice cream with Lego bricks as toppings? Not only does that sound disgusting as eating boogers, but don't you know that Legos are choking hazards?
Well, Kamala was the one who made me try it out, and I fell in love with the Lego brick ice cream, but then one day I dropped my ice cream and stepped on it while barefoot, and I screamed louder than the kids I have locked up in my basement.
Excuse me? Sleepy Joe, why the hell do you have kids in your basement?
Because they beat me in Mario Kart World the other day, and I decided to lock them up in my basement, also known as the Biden bunker. Don't worry, though, I left them a TV with a DVD player, and every season of My Little Pony Friendship is magic, so I'm sure they're having a blast right now, as we speak.
Sleepy Joe, I cannot believe you would do something so stupid over losing to some kids in Mario Kart.
Well, hey, if it makes you feel any better, I also left them a Wii with a copy of Barbie Dreamhouse Party. See, I'm not that evil, am I?
Let's just move on from this topic, Sleepy Joe. This is just getting more and more awkward, and I bet some of the viewers have already clicked off the video because they were creeped out by your senile ass.
You're right, Donald, I'm sorry. I will let the kids go later today, I swear. Also, I think this key is for opening the capsule that the penguin was being kept inside of.
And sure enough, you were right, Sleepy Joe. That poor penguin owes us big time for saving his incompetent ass.
Well, there you go, George. The penguin has rewarded us with the Fire Flower power-up.
Oh, hey, I remember this power-up. I used to love using it in Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures.
Sleepy Joe, there is no Fire Flower in Pac-Man, you dementia-riddled idiot. But then again, I wasn't around back in the Paleozoic era, so maybe when you were hanging around with the dinosaurs and the cavemen, there was a Fire Flower in the Pac-Man 2 video game.
Donald, how would have video games existed during the Paleozoic era? There wasn't even technology back in those times.
Well, according to my sources, which I made them the hell up, the dinosaurs back in the Paleozoic era enjoyed playing Jurassic Park on Sega Genesis.
Whatever you say, you obese Cheeto Puff.
Hey guys, look, I found a pipe, but I thought we were playing Mario, not Plumbing Simulator.
Don't be so dense, Sleepy Joe. Pipes have existed in the Mario universe since we were stomping on Goombas and Koopas on the original Mario Brothers arcade game.
That was a nice reference to Chris Pratt during the Super Mario Bros. Movie cast reveal, but it looks like this level just turned into a lava level out of nowhere.
So it seems like I messed up the way to proceed the intended way, but I think I can still beat the level by doing some tricky platforming like this.
Sleepy Joe, all you did was backflip onto a blocky surface. There was nothing tricky about that.
Just watch me cook, boys. I'm going to damage boost with the lava to keep proceeding. I wonder if the developer of the ROM hack knew you could do this. Because why else would he put that blocky structure there?
Sleepy Joe, just admit that you got lucky that you were even able to proceed, despite messing up with the snowball back there. But don't think you'll be able to get away with that fumble again. You're going to have to get your act together if you want to finish level without dying.
Oh, don't worry, Trump. I already learned from my mistakes, and I'm going to make sure to dominate in the final section of this level.
You know, this level as a whole just seems like it ripped off Starflake Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2. With how it starts out as in snow level, but by the end, it's a lava level. And it also uses the snowballs to cool off the lava like how you're doing right now, Sleepy Joe.
That may be true, George, but this level has the penguins from Super Mario 64, so it's automatically better by default.
Maybe this level really is just derivative of Starflake Galaxy, and that's perfectly okay, as it is still a good level in its own right. Plus, there's a lot of differences that set the levels apart, like the shack area that we use the fire flower to enter, and of course the penguins.
Obama, you sounded like such a nerd. Do you need me to get you a new prescription for your glasses?
Shut the hell up, you cheesecake-loving orangutan. You know I don't wear glasses, and also I'm not a nerd.
Shut your goofy asses up. Papa Joe just dominated and got us another star.
All right, boys, it's Gallant George's turn to cook. But I'm going to switch our character to Luigi. Because Luigi is better than Mario, am I right, boys?
That's right, George. Luigi has always been the superior brother, which is why nobody ever picks Mario in the Mario spin-offs. And just picks Luigi, or literally any other character on the roster instead of Mario.
All right, boys, so for the final level of today, we got Grabbuster Galaxy. I can't wait to show you all what Gallant George is made of.
George, you better not die more than once, or else I will consider you the biggest loser amongst our friend group.
Well, I have nothing to worry about because I am the master at Super Mario Galaxy, so there's no way I'll die, even a single time, unlike you guys.
So you already forgot how I beat last level without dying? And not only that, but I was able to improvise when I messed up the intended way to proceed with the level. If anyone here is the master at Super Mario Galaxy, then it is definitely me.
You just got lucky, Sleepy Joe. You played the easiest level out of all of us, so of course you didn't die. And even that is impressive considering I expect your dementia to kick in and make you slip up and die somehow. But unlike you, I'm playing an actually challenging level and I'm still alive.
George, this level so far looks easy as hell with how slow it is, giving you plenty of time to dodge the obstacles and whatnot. But Obama, earlier you said that everyone picks Luigi or other characters besides Mario and Mario spin-offs, but I actually disagree with you on that.
Donald, I swear they could literally remove Mario from all of his spin-off games and nobody would complain because nobody plays as him anyway.
A lot of kids look up to Mario. He is a symbol of fun, and if you were to remove him from his own games, a lot of people would complain. It is true that he isn't picked that often in spin-offs compared to other characters, but to say removing him wouldn't matter is outrageous.
I guess I do see your point, Donald. There are more casuals compared to us hardcore gamers, and surely the kids would riot if they were to remove Mario from their games.
Excuse me, game, what the hell was that? The gravity is so rigged, I swear to Texas.
George, nobody forced you to jump there. Literally all you needed to do was drop down the platform, and there are coins there to tell you that you can do that, but of course you're too dumb to figure that out.
Okay, whatever you say, Donald, but you said I need to die twice to be considered a loser, so I'm all good. I won't make the same mistakes again, I assure you. Gallant George will show you all why he is the best Super Mario Galaxy player.
The job is not finished, George. You got to prove you're the best with your actions instead of your words, or else you're all talk. Papa Joe didn't get good at the game by claiming he was the best. Instead, he got good at the game by proving it to everyone with his goated gameplay.
You make a good point, Sleepy Joe. I gotta lock in. But while I do that, I was wondering what you guys think of this level so far.
Well, honestly, based on your gameplay, this level looks to be the worst out of the ones we've played. It's pretty slow with it, even having auto-scrolling sections that are also slow. And the gravity gimmicks, while cool, don't exactly make the level all that fun from what I'm seeing.
I have to agree with you, Obama. The previous 3 levels we played all had very unique stuff to them, like the construction site of Spin City, the highway of Haunty, Highway Galaxy, and the snowmen, and the shack from Starflake Galaxy. This level, by comparison, just has the gravity gimmick, which is mid.
I don't think the gravity gimmick itself is mid, but it's just that the level itself just doesn't utilize it in fun ways, unlike the Bamboos and Haunty Highway, which were utilized in fun ways, and Obama is proof of that.
Did someone say bombs? Bombs are so cool. I love when they go boom, boom, boom. Oh frick, I think I'm gonna go drone strike Yemen again. Oh frick, yes, bombs, bombs, boom, boom.
Screw you, Barack, you distracted me with your bomb glazing. And now I'm probably gonna die because of your Planet of the Apes looking ass.
George, don't use Obama as an excuse for your trash gameplay. You died because you fumbled the bag harder than Joe during our last debate. Now, you have the honor of being the biggest loser amongst our friend group, but in reality, George, I lied when I said that. You're not a loser at all, George. However, next time you call yourself the master at something, make sure that you back it up with your actions and not your words.
Wow, Donald, I really do appreciate that, big dog. But anyway, boys, this level is getting kind of boring for me. No offense to the developer of the ROM hack. Could we start up a conversation to pass the time?
Yeah, that would be quite nice, actually. Since we were sort of on the topic of Mario spin-offs a little bit ago, I was thinking we could discuss the Mario Kart World game that came out like 2 months ago.
Mario Kart World is a disgrace to the series because of what it did to battle mode. Not only are we back to only Balloon Battle and Coin Runners, but most of the battle maps are literally just the racetracks like in Mario Kart 8 on Wii U, and sure, they're better than those, but they're still ass.
Donald, literally nobody cares about the battle mode in Mario Kart anymore. It hasn't been good since Mario Kart Double Dash, all the way back in 2003 for the GameCube. The racing is what matters most, and Mario Kart World is probably the best racing in the series with how much depth there is to it.
Now Mario Kart Double Dash will always have the best racing in the series, and also, how do you expect me to enjoy the depth of Mario Kart World when most of the time you're forced to play in those damn intermissions online, which are literally just straight lines where you just spam mushrooms to win?
Donald, if you hate the intermission so much, you can just join that Discord server for Mario Kart World, in which they are always playing 3-lap races via friend groups. I've been there a few times, and it's genuinely a good time, and everyone is super nice and chill.
But George, you have to admit that it is pretty stupid that you have to join a Discord server to even be able to consistently play 3-lap races online because of the stupid update Nintendo did a while back. But even before the update, there was no guarantee that you'd even play 3-lap races online. I really do love Mario Kart World, but it's very disappointing to see Nintendo not care about what the fans want. We clearly don't care about the intermissions, and they won't even let us play regular 3-lap races online consistently. So at that point, why not just go back to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe?
Yeah, and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has a goated battle mode, and Obama, I don't care what you have to say, the fact that they have 5 different battle modes is enough to make it goated.
Fair enough, Donald, but Double Dash battle mode will always be peak.
Last thing I want to say about Mario Kart World is that it only has 30 tracks. Like, are you kidding me, Nintendo? You really couldn't add 2 more tracks to match every other Mario Kart game since DS. They didn't even need to be a part of the open world. They could have just been separate like Rainbow Road.
Or maybe you could have found them via free roam by entering one of the pipes or something. There's literally a pipe in free roam that when you enter, it just spits you back out, which makes no sense. It's like Nintendo is saying, screw you for trying to explore.
Yeah, Sleepy Joe, it would have been pretty awesome to go inside of a pipe in free roam and discover a new track. Like maybe they could have made a track based on the original Mario Bros. Arcade game, and it would take place in the sewers of Brooklyn or whatever.
All right, boys, well, it's been fun playing with y'all, but this level is just about over. So I would like to thank the viewers who've watched up to this point, and we would like y'all to comment what your favorite Mario game is. In general, we'd appreciate more comments since it helps with the algorithm.
Well, that was a lot of fun, guys, but I gotta go now before Michelle spanks me for playing video games instead of doing chores.
Damn, Obama, that's crazy. But viewers, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you all enjoyed it, and we wish you a great day or night, and take good care of yourselves.